Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mars coming at you over the interwaves with another StarCraft 2 cast. This one sent in by members of the community to castit.reddit.com if you would like to have your games cast. Take your replay, make it a good one. You don't have to win, you don't have to lose, you can win, it's fine. Upload it to GG Tracker, Legacy of the Void, Spawning Tool, drop.sc2, it doesn't really matter. And a member of the community, such as myself or any of the other casters that you will find here, will get down and cast it for you. Today we've got a game between this guy, and I say it's a guy, but of course it is a guy of the avian variety. It's Hawk. And traditionally speaking, I'm going to give him the advantage here because this is fish. And I don't know how, you know, biology was taught when you went to school, but generally, hawks eat fish. Fish don't eat hawks quite as much. But then again, from what I was told in biology class, neither hawks nor fish play StarCraft 2, so yeah, maybe in this game it will be completely different. We have two players starting off with pretty much identical builds. We've got a gas coming in earlier for fish, but both start with a barracks, and we'll see that fish is going to put down maybe a factory right away. Alright, I suppose this is a good time to put this in here. This is Gold League. Now, nothing against Gold League, but some of the timings and some of the build orders won't be quite as crisp as some of the things you maybe sometimes see in amateur casts or definitely professional casts. Hawk going for the quick expand and taking a buncher to make sure that that is safe, and sends out a scouting SCV, which is sort of derping around because the AI said I can't go up there. Nope. Does see that factory and is now going to die due to that Reaper. So, economic start for Hawk and tech start for fish, which is spotted. So, what does that mean? Well, the most logical thing after going fast factory is to build a Stargate right after that. Starport, my apologies. A Stargate is for Proto Scum, of course. And with that, he can fly across the map and maybe drop his opponent. He's building a tech lab in the on that factory, so you know, maybe drop a tank right there. I'm gonna Reaper having a little bit of fun. Maybe he's going to get 2 kills. Yep, that is the second SCV he has gotten, and nope, that's all we got. Now, of course, the problem with this map is these things right here. If you are going to fly across, you're going to have to control your medevac, because if you don't, it may just sort of, you know, do a little bit of that. Ooh, a hidden command center, making sure that his opponent can't scout that. Oh, and no, we're not dropping. We're going for a... Okay. We're going for Liberators, and despite having a tech lab on this factory, we're not actually building tanks. Hawk is building a tank, but Fish is building Hellions, which makes me wonder whether he pressed the wrong button. If you have the standard hotkeys, X for the tech lab and C for the... that didn't derp out quite as much as I was hoping for the narrative. C for the reactor, and those two are right next to each other, so yeah, that sometimes works out that way. But let's see, Hawk put that supply depot right there to make sure that he saw this coming. But he's not responding. Nothing like that. He's allowing Fish to set up and kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SCVs, and that is a good start. Fish did not get the economic opening. That was Hawk, but Hawk hasn't been so good about building his SCVs. What are you trying to do there? What are you going to set up? Setting up up a liberation zone, but these Marines are not going to oblige him by walking through that, and scares him off. Right, in the meantime, we have that second command center, and quite enough minerals to do something with it, like, you know, turning it into an orbital command. But, as I mentioned, Gold League, so not the greatest response to that. Finally moving that out. Has he built any kind of... Nope. No, he hasn't built any tanks yet. So we have this Liberator right here continuing its possible threat. And now we have a Banshee. And a Banshee does not shoot air, whereas Liberators do. And I'm going to have to check to see 4.7 versus not quite so much. I didn't get to see that. So yep, did not get away. And Liberators moving into position once again to deny all of the mining in that original base, but does allow himself to get flanked by a whole bunch of Marines. But Marines don't have stim yet and can't move in and kill this off. Instead, they're going to be able to deny mining right here. And Hawk, despite getting the 2 command center lead so much sooner than his opponent, hasn't actually benefited and is down to 15 workers. And this is a good position right here. He can just deny the Marines getting in a stable position there, and also denies the missile turret. Now, this guy, on the other hand, will completely kill that Liberator. In the meantime, we do have a couple of Marines right here, and this Liberator with 3 kills does finally get killed. We've got a siege tank sieging up right here at the back of the base, which isn't the most useful thing against Liberator or Harass, but who knows, maybe you thought that would be a drop following up. So we got 23 workers to 13, and Fish in the meantime has his second base in position and is building it into an orbital command. He's up 24 workers to 15. And getting his engineering base, so we can... 2 engineering base, maybe he's got that queued up, I don't know. Right, is that yours? Yep, just queuing them up. Building more barracks, and is moving out as well with quite a few Hellions. Which he's... no, now we're building something that actually requires a tech lab, he said, while he is not sure that's true anymore. That used to be the case. I don't play Terran, and when I do, I don't build Cyclones, if nobody had noticed that. Right, so 37 army to 30. Now this siege tank right there does a very good job of anchoring that attack though, so we should, Hawk should be able to defend that. As a matter of fact, you know, they had plenty of time to build some more army for that defense, as Fish is more interested in killing rocks than he is in killing his opponent. Putting down a sensor tower to make sure that nothing gets in and drops it, which at the Gold League is only so useful, but oh wow, I have not seen that upgrade in ever, I think, in a long time. Alright, medevac upgrades. Even if you do get your red blip on a minimap at Gold League, you are generally not that aware of your minimap, and you will notice that your SCVs are gone as soon as it starts telling you your SCVs are under attack, rather than seeing that red dot on your minimap. Let's see if Hawk can... What is he going to do? Drop those Vikings in the back? He can, there's nothing there. And we got 2 full medevacs coming on in, but we've got a bunker on site ready with the repair. And if these guys are not going to do anything more than just target that bunker, this is just going to die. You haven't killed maybe 1 or 2 SCVs that are busy repairing it. Nope. Nothing more. Does get 12 originally, but I didn't count how much he had at the start of at the end of that Liberator harass. And his Hawk is still 10 workers down. Sending out his own scouts. Is he going to land this here? Yep. Yep. Nope. No, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's Marines there. They're slightly better equipped at terrestrial warfare than you are. And here's that derping I mentioned. This is why you gotta control your flying things. Are you going to fly over those marines? Because that's not going to end well. Not going to end well. Oh! Fish is nice enough to move away with his marines that shoot up. Which is very nice. Fish continuing his defensive stance by putting 2 missile turrets here. 2 missile turrets here will pretty much defend anything that flies through here. If you boost through, if it's just 1 medevac, then it will get taken down. If it's 2, then maybe the targeting will derp just a little bit, and it won't. Anyway, where are we? Well, we've got a nice little setup right here, and those liberators make sure that Hawk can't really move out of his base. But it does have things that liberators can't shoot in there. Oh, no, don't do that. Do not. Alright, well, you got a liberator. That's definitely something. Maybe trying to bait those marines back into his siege tank line, but now you can go by the side and you know, do that. Ooh, very nice control by that Reaper there. Both down to 4 health, but that will regenerate as those marines will by that medevac. But yeah, a nice little soft contain here by Fish, as he does move out another bunch of units, and neither is thinking about building a 3rd base yet. Is he going to drop while this is going on? And Hawk has not built any missile turrets. Well, he has over here, and if you're going to try and fly in here, then you might just have a very bad time. Here's the range here. Ah, just barely. If you fly your marines there, you will see that. Oh, don't move those Vikings! Don't move those Vikings! Oh, dropping in the mineral line, that is in range of 1 tank. The 1 tank does get indeed a couple of shots off, and then there's way too many marines there. You want to get on out of there, and in the meantime, these are not going to try and move in, and as well they shouldn't, because there's 2 siege tanks there that would make mincemeat out of them now. In the meantime, nope, pulled those workers quite well. There goes the liberators, and the siege is broken, and this is important because he's building his 3rd command set. Oh, he has his 3rd command set. He's building a 4th. Moving down that causeway. Let's see who has got stim. Both have stim. All right, cool. Has a chance to. Ooh, that's going to be some nice. Ooh, those are nice. Nice. K81 in the boss charges. And Hawk is going to get the better of that by 3 marines, meaning that right now, yes, you made it to your opponent's space, and now you're going to want to move back. Taking the island base rather than this. Excuse me. Taking. Wait. Ah, okay. Excuse me. You do have another one here, you know, just in case you're interested. You could float this over instead. His opponent also getting a 3rd, and he denies. Yes, he does. Very nice little song, making sure that SCVs dies. And with 2 tanks in place, he may just be able to hold this, and on the other hand, if those marines spin in, then he will lose both those tanks, as he does. So we've got 2 upgrades for Fish and 1 for Hawk, and not even having started 2. As a matter of fact, does he have an armory? No, he does not. It's interesting that he has 3 individual tech labs. There you go. Okay, it's very busy changing. What are you doing there, buddy? Alright, cool. So yeah, with no armory, he cannot actually start his 2-2. So the upgrade advantage will stay in Fish's favor for a little bit of time, not pushing on to 3-3, however. And 3 Marines, they do a lot of damage, especially if you're going up against other Marines. And let's see, Marines do, you know, 7 damage. You got 3 armor, and that's only 4. So, yep. Still 35 SCVs. If either of these players end up watching these VODs, there is a Day 9 daily, which I can recommend for both of you, which has something to do with build SCVs all the bloody time. Just build it all the time. Until you get to 60, 70, as soon as you get to, I don't know, high platinum or something, then you'll learn how much you actually need. Until that time, build it all the time, and let's see how Marines fare against a planetary fortress. The planetary fortress which is being repaired. Now, Marines by themselves are not going to do that much, but their scores may, but on from the sides come a bunch of Marines, and those Liberators just melt. And that was a nice hold by Hawk. A lot of Marines stimmed in, and we're getting Ravens. Ravens, good unit if properly controlled. Another sensor tower, making sure that Fish stays aware of everything going on his side of the map. But for now, he doesn't need to worry about it. Hawk is fairly content staying right there. And Hawk may want to build some medevacs, because he has a grand total of 0. And medevacs are can be a good unit, but they mostly help Marines being a lot better of a unit. 3-3 on the way for Fish, so that would mean he's going to get the better of equal number engagements. And still no armory for Hawk, but he is expanding again. He still has this one, which he hasn't moved out anywhere. And more tanks. Both players having one tank at the moment. Because of shells, which is an interesting upgrade considering he has no marauders, nor is he building marauders. But that may be for the future turn. Building armor. Well, especially if you're going to have planetary fortress defend, then that might be very good. Is Fish aware of that? What is that? Not his 4th. He's definitely not aware that it's not his 4th. But is he aware of that 5th base up here? No, he does not. And he is going to move in on this planetary fortress once again. Moving up. That does put him in base. Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's no. And now you may wonder, why did you move SCPs here? Well, that's because I have a command center here. Had a command center here. Hawk moving into defensive position over here, which isn't the best thing ever because the opponent's army is over here. Instead, he's going to counter-attack, leaving his medevacs here. No, there we go. There goes the bunker. Are we in range of that? Yes, we are. We are in range of that planetary fortress. And with all of his army moving out over here, there really isn't anything that Hawk is going to do to deal with that. Put some seeker missiles maybe. Does have that. Yeah, make sure that this area isn't done either. And sieging up those mines, taking out those things first. Alright, but in the meantime, we have a counterattack, and there is a giant army in his opponent's base. Don't take out that entire SCV line. Don't take out the over command center, and now we can move up. If he moves up right here and gets in range, and gets down on top of the production of his opponent, he can make sure that his opponent never produces another worthwhile unit ever again, or they'll come out 1 or 2 at a time, which is definitely not what they want to do. But in the meantime, we've got Liberators coming on in and being sniped down as well. So his opponent's coming on in, and this is a good defensive position with 2 Stutter, Step, and Michael coming in there, but a lot of those Marines are coming down, and now we have just how many? We have 8 Marines for Fish against 40 by Hawk, and that means I'm going to give you advantage to Hawk by quite a bit, but right now Hawk is doing exactly that which I said that his opponents would be suffering from, and that is moving out his army one by one unit at a time. Move so nicely in the middle of that fire. Oh, don't try and see if you can get that command center. No, you cannot. Liberators is shooting this up. Once again, you can't just kill this one, take one or two shots. Don't have enough units right here. May try and get the SCVs to buffer, but that requires the SCVs being out front. Yes! More reinforcement. That does clean that. No, it doesn't. There you go. 4 3-3 Marines against a whole bunch of 1-1 Marines, and that is actually very good at 4 3-3 Marines. And Hawk is not cleaning everything up, and Fish is rebuilding all the way in the north. Whereas Fish is just finding out that his opponent has been mining over here for quite a while. Oh, well. Marines and a medevac, that we're going to be able to deal with, but at 4 as well. 4s, you only got the 1, but we've got 400 hit points in total. And Hawk is not producing any Marines despite the fact that he has got all of his position right here. Yep, in there. Those are the last 2 Marines now we just have to afford to worry about before he's going to see smack range when he's going to go down. And this 1 Marine is not, don't move there. Are you not building Marines? Alright, don't go through there. Don't go through there. No! Go here! You got a clear shot! What are you doing? Alright, this base in the meantime going down as well. Let's see if Fish is going to remember to repair that. Yes he does, but Hawk remembers to kill SCVs as well. But I don't think that's actually going to go down. Nope. Hawk is dedicating all of his Marines to that planetary fortress. And now we have 7 Marines versus 6, and we've got 2 mining bases versus 3 mining bases. No, 2 mining bases. There's not actually a mining base here. There's just a whole bunch of barracks. Did Hawk save a flying command center somewhere? Nope, he's having to rebuild that. He does still have this one, but he's still not flown that out. Meanwhile, Fish has a 200 energy orbital command right there. What do you work for? Guns and roaches. Nice. Alright, so we are 22 minutes into this game. We're down to 15 workers on the side of Fish, 20 on the side of Hawk, and 34 to 34 army supply. That having been said, Fish's army supply quite a bit better than Hawk's with that 3-3 upgrade. So yeah, he's gonna have to actually float that away if he wants to build a command center there. Auto turrets versus Ravens. Nope. Versus Marines. Oh, and he actually saves that SC flank right there. That is the complete main of his opponent, and does he know about... Yes, he does. You may want to land that here and just kill that, just in case. The good things about Ravens is... So I mentioned that the army supply of Fish is a little bit better than it is in Hawk. Alright, there we go. Oh, just as the mules land. Oh. But Ravens are energy units, and those are basically 3 units. Do damage over time. Absolutely don't last as long as they used to. But yeah, this is definitely going to go down. And in a little while, these Ravens are going to be able to drop more of those auto turrets or point defense drone if he's going up against, I don't know, something that rains down tank shells. Building a second tank, and oh, is he going to get that away? Well, if he is, he's not going to be able to repair it in time unless he drops a mule. Of course, Marines. That's going to break down by itself. Don't worry about it. There we go. Alright, we've got a mass move out of however many Marines this is. They were going to clean up the remaining main of Hawk, because there is nothing here. that all these production structures are going to go down. Gets it to burning and lets him do the rest itself. So we have, there goes the siege tank. And we have to move that away, fly it away. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Look at how much stuff he's got here. Mining in over here. What are you guys doing? I know that there's action going on over here and over here. I'm just wondering what these guys are doing. Hawk really needs to reinvest in some barracks because he's got 4,000 minerals. Seriously, what are you doing? Ah, he was just evacuating this. Move your siege tank up just a little bit and put that back in range. We of course don't know about anything going on here. I want to move that for a lot. Move it over here, over here. Maybe repair them. There goes Fly Depots of Hawk though, so even if he does decide to rebuild his barracks, he's not going to be able to do much of anything with it. You going to seeker missiles these guys? Anyone? Seeker missile? There we go. Does lose a Raven for it, but seeker missile very good against Marines. Oh, and he's about to lose that tank. Yes, it is. That was a fourth-wall tank. Make sure that there was no mining going on over here. 2 Marines left over here as the second seeker missile hit. And still no production of Hawk. Just got that 4,000. We've got them here. We've got them here. Some Ravens just chilling out in the middle of the map. And we've got enough supply depots to rebuild that as well. Just going to build Marines. This isn't the worst thing. Maybe you want to get another upgrade here. No, you can't because you don't have an armory. At one command center having been floated away. It's chilling out in the middle of the map. What are we going to do? We have another drop by fish. 3 Marines once again, but they're going to fly into a turret. No, he's going to go from the other side, and I don't believe there is a turret up there. Yep, there's a turret there as well. So there are 2 turrets on one side, 1 turret on the other side, and we're getting 3 shots right there. What are you going to do with these guys though? Boost. And drop it in range of a planetary fortress, which isn't going to be the best you hope for. That at least gets you outside of the range of a couple of those. And he's got another 4 Marines right there. Okay, now that that's done, where did that other drop go? Alright, that's just cleaning up over here. 3rd base being brought there, well that's great, but you need production, Hawk, not income. You've got 3.7 thousand minerals in the bank. You need barracks. It's not a barrack, an engineering bay and an armory, but not another base. Another base is just fine. Now, let's see whether these 11 Marines, what these guys are going to find. Well, first of all, a nice little base, and also a bunch of Marines defending them. But due to the upgrades, I think once again they are going to be able to do that just fine. And 1 whiffed. Despite having said it quite a few times before, it's a seeker missile. Thank you. Fish moving on in, taking out the production of Hawk. Getting just a little bit too close to that planetary fortress, however. With no method of generating new Marines, then it's going to be quite hard for Hawk. Hawk still got that island base, so he may not feel compelled to leave just yet, but he's in a lot of trouble. Nope. plenty of forces, up to 4 kills. Does get that barracks. Maybe you want to go for that third barracks. Not enough for a seeker missile there, but one auto turret to move these off, and instead they move up in here in an entirely undefended base. Well, there are some marines, but that's not going to be very okay. No repair coming down on that. Another auto turret does get the numbers of those marines down to manageable numbers. 2 of them now. And that is it. They die in grey ashes. And once again, Hawk is without production. Fish, on the other hand, no minerals here. He's going to have to land this one here. So Fish has the production, and he has no money. So we have 2 sides of the medal right here. He's got some more marines being built here, and with the medevacs he's building, we could get that. And here goes that command center, which may buy him enough time to finish that barrage. Not likely. Nope, that's going to go down as well. Destroyed, not even cancelled. And how many marines? Well, we only have to count the ones over here. Yep, cancelled these 2 once again. No stim needing to use. Cancels these ones at least. Ah, there we go. Hello. The Marines are good. They're heavy, but against siege tanks, not so much. Does get the siege tank, loses all of its Marines for it, and now we have a Marine advantage for Hawk, despite only having 2 barracks to his opponent's 6. You may want to move this one out over here. Not doing much good. Loads up another bunch of production from over here and consolidates his forces. Oh, moves out SCVs even. Nice. Wait, are you going to go back here? Why would you go back here? There's no minerals. Are you going to rebuild your base here? No. Alright, where are you going? Where are you going? "31 Marines versus 19. Get another mining base here. This one's not going to move. Oh, look at those! Look at those SCV spray thing. I gotta look up what that button is. Spray, charge cooldown 214. All right. Got a couple of Marines coming on in here looking for I don't know what, because he cleaned that up quite well. And another bunch of Marines chilling out here, checking to see whether they can take down this planetary fortress. They can't. Instead, Hawk is going to get the jump on them. Nope, no he isn't. Pulls back in order to defend the middle line once again. And having pulled that army out of position, he may move in with that other army. Yes he does, as this slowly goes down. He moves in here once again and takes out more production. Yes he does. I thought 3 Marines would make shorter work of this. Nope, loses one of his ravens. Loses. Nope, no. Gets out of there 12 hit points. And are you going to repair this? Now we have quite the army lead by Hawk, 40 Marines, and his opponent, well, he's got quite a few Marines as well. Neither side really. No, there's 6 medevacs right here. Where are the other ones? Over here with the army. So that should be quite good for Hawk. If he can get a good position. If on the other hand he's just going to move in like he is right now, his opponent's stinning, and we have 2 lines of Marines coming on up, and we've got one side being healed, the other side having 3-3 upgrades. And it looks like 3-3 upgrades is actually going to win the day. Yes, all of the medevacs forced to go on away and maybe boost. Get your units away. Oh, two little Marines going to go up in there all by himself and start working on a supply depot. This did burn down and there's no more production. And why did you move that back there? 33 upgrades. Quite good. Fish is still holding on. Hasn't so much as rebuilt a factory so he can build his own medevacs. Instead, he's going to go and see if he can maybe cancel this mule line once again. And fresh mules means that that's going to be quite a juicy pick-off. Here we go, stim and win. That is 1 mule, that is 2 mules, 3 mules, 5 mule, and all the SUVs. And now it looks like you're going to get that before. Oh no, yeah, that's not enough army to save that off. And there is 1 dead orbital command. GG, well played, Fish. Good work, Hawk. Good game, good game. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe.